Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the program, everybody. You know how much we love it when animals come into the studio, and we have a sweetheart here. Mackenzie Ulk is here from the Animal Rescue League of Iowa, and this is probably one of the softest doggies you've ever brought in here.
I know. She's so fluffy and so sweet.
Tell everybody who this is.
So this is Sydney. She is about 6 years old, and we have her as a Great Pyrenees mix.
Okay.
We always recommend a DNA test when it comes to breeds.
And you can get those at the Animal Rescue League.
You can as
so
well.
You know.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But yeah, she's just the sweetest dog ever. She did so good in the car on the way here. She hung out in my office, did so great. She hung out with our office cat, and they did some sniffs. Yeah, it was super sweet.
Oh, so they got along.
They did, yeah. And our office cat does not like dogs, so it was a big thing.
That's an interesting thing. At the Animal Rescue League has a cat that doesn't like dogs. Yeah, there might be a couple of dogs over there. So Sydney, I have some more for you. Don't worry, I got plenty. Can you sit?
But
Good
yes,
girl.
she's so
Can
sweet.
You shake?
She
shakes too.
She's smart. She's loving all the treats. She's
Do we know
loving the
why
toys.
Sydney's at the Rescue League? Do
We really don't know a ton about her,
Okay.
no, but she is, we just know that she would do great in a home that has some like-minded dogs for sure. So she likes to play as long as they're kind of around the same vibe as her. But yeah, we just absolutely love her, and she's so soft.
And she's at the main location?
Yes,
of
she's
the
at
Rescue
ARL
League?
Main, yep.
All right, so folks, again, you want a sweetheart in your home? Sydney, you are a sweetheart, darling. Okay, I'll get you some. And she loves treats, as you can see. And peanut butter seems to be her favorite ones, are the ones I have in my hand. But there's so much other stuff happening at the Animal Rescue League of Iowa. Let's talk about your Foster to Forever adoption event that's coming up here. It's coming up Sunday, right?
Yes, it's a Sunday. So Foster to Forever is a program that lets potential adopters meet dogs in foster homes, as well as their foster families. So once a month, we have foster dogs and their fosters come in, and adopters can talk to the families about the dogs, learn about their personality, that kind of a thing. And then as an added bonus, every dog at the event older than 6 months has a 50% off adoption fee.
Oh, 50% off? I knew there was a discount. I didn't know it was that much, though.
Yeah, 50% off adoption fee. So
that is a really cool thing. And Pedigree Foundation helps support that, too. So thank you, Pedigree, for everything you're doing with animals all across the nation. That is so neat that they are doing that. But believe it or not, I know what you're saying. It's still the middle of summer, but we're already talking 2027. Okay, let's talk about something and a website that went active this morning, just a couple of hours ago.
Yes.
What's going on?
So every year we have our Happy Tails calendar contest launch, and pet owners alike, any species, can submit photos of their pet and raise money for to get their pet featured on the calendar. So we're doing some fun things this year that are a little bit different. We are doing some species and personality specific contests.
Really?
So we'll be doing a top dog contest. So the top 3 dogs will be featured, as well as a top cat and a top others. So small, so small animals, horses, chickens, the like.
So you make a donation, and so then right away for $25 you get 25 votes, and then you have to encourage your friends to vote too, because every time, and we get hundreds of votes.
Yeah,
you know,
you got to rally your voters. You know,
and based on that, that's how you determine who is in the calendar.
Yes. Yep.
I can't believe we're talking about the calendar.
I know.
Already
I know.
In 2027, but
the contest starts today and then goes till September 6th, I believe.
Oh, so it's fairly small window.
Yeah, small window. But you got all, get all that time, get all your neighbors, your friends, your family to vote for your pet. And then additionally, these contests are kind of my favorite. We're doing these themed contests with bonded buddies. So if you have 2 pets that are just a dynamic duo, absolutely perfect, you can do that. We also have a goofballs category for a silly photo of your pet. And then we have my favorite, our couch potato category. So those are our expert nappers and just our a little bit lazier dogs or cats who want to be in there. So we've got all sorts of contests and all sorts of categories this year, and I'm very excited.
That is really a great idea. Now, you mentioned the other category.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about one of the others that could be part of the calendar. as in the hooved variety, horses. Yes. And we have the huge horse event coming up, right?
Yes. So the main event is on October 15th at 6 p.m. and it is at our new Second Chance Ranch location. So it is our premier horse event of the year. There's a silent auction, there's different activities, and you get to meet a lot of horses and other barn pets that you're helping by attend the event.
Oh, so. That is great, and it's coming up in October. It's really an absolutely amazing event, and something else we just want to mention here, because main event's coming up in October. There's something coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
We want to make sure that you know about, okay? Because you know we were involved when they had the very first dog days over at Principal Park. Now that was now Principal Park with the Iowa Cubs, and dog days has happened the last one of the year.
The last one of the year, I know. It's bittersweet.
It's tomorrow, right?
Yes, it's tomorrow.
Okay, so explain what that is.
So it is a bring your dog to an iCubs game.
Okay.
So you get to hang out with them. They have a pet parade on the field. So it's just a really cool opportunity. You get to watch the iCubs, and then you get to bring your four-legged friend along as well.
Now you want people to buy tickets through
us, yes, because a percentage of the tickets does go back to helping pets in need.
Okay, so just go to the ARL website.
Yep, it's on our events calendar on the ARL
All right,
website.
so we have so many things going on with the Animal Rescue League of Iowa. First and foremost, we have to get Sydney adopted. No, maybe Sydney could come to the iCubs game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so go on over, get Sydney, and then Sydney could be your guest at the Iowa Cubs for Dog Days tomorrow. People want to get more information on everything Animal Rescue League of Iowa. What is the easiest thing they can do?
Visit our website, arl-iowa.org.
Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have yourself a great day.